Hey, what's up everybody? Danny Lightning back. So I just retuned the Rally Fighter after putting my my four fusion parts into it and getting it all up to stage 5 everything. So I don't have any stage 6 yet. Like I said, four fusion parts. Okay, so I just beat Dyno on this test run. We just ran a 10.285. Dyno is a 10.313. This is probably the easiest car I've ever driven so far. Okay, so you hold down the gas and you let go of the gas at number 2 to launch. You don't want a perfect start. It seems to actually run a little slower if you get a perfect start. Alright, do a perfect shift into second, hit your nitrous. That's it. This is kind of a weird tune. When I tuned it, the final drive went all the way down to the left, so that makes for really long gears, so I only have to shift one time. Now, as you level this thing up and put parts into it, that may change. This might come back up this way, and you might have to shift more than once. But the way it is right now, alright, we're going to try and beat Dyno again. Like I said, let go of the gas right on 2 to launch. Perfect shift into second, hit your nitrous, and then you're good to go. And that's pretty much all she wrote. This is a really boring car to drive, but really easy to drive. Alright? Shift and nitrous. That's it. I'm putting my Xbox controller down on the table, and let's see what we ran this time. A 259, 10259. The last time I ran a 285, so this is really easy to beat nitrous. Beat dyno. Okay, really easy. Once you level this up more, it might even be easier to beat dyno than that. I don't know. But so far, so good with this thing. Can't complain too much. The weirdest thing, though, I will tell you this. When I first tried to tune this nitrous, it pretty much didn't change. It stayed stock. I tuned the final drive all the way down here. I came over here, I tuned the tires. Then when I went back to the nitrous, it moved way over here. So this is the only car that I've ever actually tuned that had to be retuned this drastically after I adjusted the other things. So that's a little weird. Now when this thing was stock, okay, before I tuned it, I did a couple test runs and I had to shift several times. You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and reset this completely to stock. And we're going to test run this and I'll show you, you have to shift more. Alright, so this is what I mean as if that final drive comes back up to the right as you upgrade this car, you're going to have to shift more than once. Let's see what gear we get into here. So this is completely stock. Not completely stock, but there's only 4 fusion parts, no tune, and no stage 6. Shift to nitrous. Shift. So we get into 4th gear before you tune it. And when it was after I tuned it, we never left 2nd gear. So that's a pretty big difference. Let's see if we beat dyno. 10.650, 10.656. So we still beat dyno time by a little bit. Alright, but that's pretty much the deal. I've played with early shifts, I've played with late shifts, I've played with early starts, I've played with late starts. I've messed around with this thing like crazy, and so far, just pretty simple. Just, get a slightly early start. If you noticed, I did not get a perfect start. It was very, very, very close to being perfect, but the couple times where I did get a perfect start, it ran a little bit slower. So I wouldn't, you can play around with it yourself, but from what I can see is a slightly late start. Or maybe I have that backwards, I don't know. Scratch all that. Okay? The RPM should go just before a perfect start. I don't know how to word that. I'm half asleep, I'll tell you. But anyways, that's how you beat Dyno with this thing. Sorry about the poor excuse of an ending I just made for this video, but it is what it is, and this should show you how to drive this car. So, hope you guys enjoy that. Alright, see ya.